Come here. Oh, why are you so difficult? Alrighty. Okay, I'm kind of nervous. I've never done a movie review before, so let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna tell you why you need to see The Greatest Showman. Hey you two! So, I'm excited to be here again. I'm excited that you guys are back to watch another awesome episode of Binge Watch, and today we are doing a movie review of The Greatest Showman. If you like musicals, you're definitely gonna love this. It is a musical, and it is amazing, and it's got Zac Efron in it, so there we go. So honestly, when I first saw the trailer, I thought that it looked really interesting, like it looked cool, and I mean, like, I didn't know a lot about what it was about, but I saw that it was a musical. It looked like it was like really colorful, and I am very simple, so I was like, oh, that looks fun. And then Zac Efron was in it, and I was like, yo, he's doing another musical? Like, let's go, let's see this. For those of you who don't know, this movie is basically the story of how P.T. Barnum started the circus. Overall story without ruining anything. With the subject and the time period and everything like that, I expected it to be like your normal rags to riches story where, like, you know, he starts out with nothing and he struggles and he gains the world and then he kind of like loses it all and loses himself, and then we have all this like wallowing in like sadness, and it's just like a Les Mis type of thing, which I don't dislike Les Mis, but I just hate that it's so miserable, which literally is in the title. I get it, but just a lot of movies and musicals and anything have that tendency to really just like kind of wallow in self-pity, and I love that this movie, it didn't do that. It wasn't afraid to go to sad or dark places, but they went there, dealt with it quickly, and they would move past it. They didn't back away from sadness, but they also didn't dwell in it, and I really love that because it was just great for the progression of the story in general. Like, let me tell you, like, when I watched that movie, the story just starts off, like, it just goes, and I'm telling you, like, I have the shortest attention span, and that movie just easily kept my attention because it was just going. It was very entertaining. Hi! They were amazing at building these characters and making you care for them like really quickly. Like, within like one song with each character, you were just like, oh my god, like, I love this person, I would die for them. Like, I feel like they definitely didn't dwell on a lot of backstory for like each individual character, but you really just got who they were just through their acting. I loved all of the actors. They had Zac Efron in it. I was so excited when he came on the screen. I like yelled. I was like, yeah, Zac! Now, warning, Zac doesn't come in until about halfway through the movie, but it is worth the wait, trust me, and you will not be bored. Like, I almost forgot that he wasn't there until like I was like, wait, where the hell is Zac? Like, what the? I came here for one person and he is not here! He has an amazing duet with Zendaya, and like, I was shook. Like, that shook me. So, be watching out for that. Hugh Jackman was fantastic, of course. The rest of the actors did actor things and they were amazing. A lot of this movie was great, but what really like stood out to me, I think, was obviously the music. The music is amazing. Like, literally every single song in there is just so like epic. Along with the songs, the visuals of this were just so, everything was just like so grandiose and like over the top, but like in the best possible way. Because I mean, you're talking about a circus, so obviously it's like, it's a spectacle. Either the music or the visuals could have held it on its own, and putting them together was just like, my mind is blown. One of the biggest things that I look for in a movie is I need a happy ending. You've seen in my other video. Honestly, when I was watching it the first time, I couldn't enjoy it because I was like holding my breath and crossing my fingers because I wanted everything to work out for all of the characters. There's a lot of movies where like there's some sort of like compromise in the character's happiness or something, like oh, like they didn't get the girl in the end, but they're still friends. And a lot of people like to go for the tearjerker endings where it's like something tragic happened and made the main characters better people, and like now they're gonna go into their life and take the lessons that they learned from this tragedy and just be better in general. And like I don't want that. Like I just want to see something work out on screen. Like I live in the real world where crap doesn't work out every single day. I want to see things work out for people. So that was one of the main things that I loved about this movie. Was I don't want to spoil it, but like I know if I were watching a movie review, I would want somebody to tell me everything works out in the end, just enjoy the movie. Like they put a bow on that movie, like it was wrapped up with a bow. So thank you to writers and directors and actors and everybody who was any sort of a part of that movie, because it was amazing. I absolutely recommend it. 2 raging thumbs up. Go see Zephron, it'll be great. Dance. Or don't. I'm Benji, this is Sunny, and that was Benjwatch.
Everybody's always talking at me. Everybody's trying to get in my head. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it.
Oh!
Hold up.
I'm not gonna stop till I get my shot. That's who I am, that is my plan. We'll end up on top, you can bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on you can.
You can't bet